Breaking news. We will not disband ESN. IPOB tells Fulani government of Nigeria. This is our anchor headline this morning. I welcome you all, and please draw nearer because a lot is happening. Please, I want to make this special announcement. This one is a very special announcement. If you are among those who voted APC in this their second missionary journey or third missionary journey, please, anyway where it is, I want you to comment on my comment section. If you are voted APC and you are proud that APC can carry us to that promised land, renewed hope that they promise us, we are seeing the outcome of it. And I have not said they give us renewed hopeless, but we have seen how good it is. How 218 million naira have been shared for Senate chambers simply because they are going on a very short holiday. I repeat myself, if you are among those who voted APC, let me hear the comment at the comment section in this video. There is a gift for you. I will not mention what I'm giving to you people, but there's a gift for you. Why am I making this announcement? Anyway, hear this breaking news that will make you to know that APC is really doing well. I swear to God, they are the Ubonga party that will take us to the promised land. Breaking news. NNPC speaks on increasing petrol price. It shock you, Abi? Oh, you think I want to praise you? You think I want to praise you that you people voted somebody who have no any vision or whatsoever on where we are going? Rather, bringing us backwards under just space of 2 months. He have taken us back to the days that we are still struggling to get independence. I greet you, APC or Poverty Congress. I beg, if you join APC, comment at the comment section. I have a gift for you, not minding that the country is going zigzag. And there's one video I watched, I think yesterday evening, where they just make a video of people going backward, and the caption of that video is Nigeria under Muhammadu Buhari and this current administration of Abado. People are moving forward, Nigeria is making backward. Other countries are driving right and they are thinking right. Nigeria is left-handed and they keep on thinking left-handed. They want to increase for petrol from pump price from what it is now to 720 naira, and be rest assured that when they increase the petrol price to 620, a lot of gas stations, some are selling 650, some are selling 700 naira. 620 now, it will end up in 800 naira per liter of fuel. On our way down, APC, Poverty Association of Nigeria. Labour Party chairmanship. Last, Julius Abure, he don't win. That our what they call him? That our native doctor. Our small Ogun will be Papa Lamidi Bashiru. Here another headline here. This one is coming from Pastor Paul Eneche of Dunamis. He said, and I quote, Pastor Eneche speaks on war, leads congregation in special prayers. Every time you unleash your prayer, and since you have been praying for Nigeria, instead of Nigeria to get good, it keep getting worse. Whether not this prayer self, now they turn against Nigeria be what? I don't understand. I don't really understand. With all the whole pastors we have in Nigeria, claiming that they are seeing God, claiming that they are praying, claiming that they are doing everything in this country called Nigeria, with all the whole prophets, with all the whole reverence, both high and low, still yet they cannot be able to pray Nigeria out from the clutches of bad government. Does it mean that God have turned their back on us? I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Let it not be when I saw now they say, you are blaspheming, touch not my anointing. But this is a simple question. I beg, if you know the answer to these questions, drop it at the comment section. If God have turned his back on Nigerians, or no, Nigeria, not Nigerians, we can never turn his back on Nigerians. He have turned his back on that country called Nigeria. That is why everything is turning upside down. All eyes on election tribunal judges. Billboard emerge. A billboard have already emerged in some sections of the country that every eye is looking on the election petition tribunal, waiting for them to come up with whatever it is. But let us see how it will happen. All eyes on the diasporas for good governance. Okay, this one is coming from all eyes on the election tribunal judges. According to the UNICA, University of Calabar law students, they said, and I quote, "We are tired. UNICA law students protest Beku's harassment and call out Dean Cyril Ndefon." All this in the Calabar. In the Calabar. If Obana no okoro na goro no ozi, abeg stop harassing our law students. They said they are tired. Can government do anything about it? The answer is no. That is the simple truth. The answer is no. Because a lot of people have been involved in this kind of shenanigans in the past. We don't know how that case ends. If that case have ended badly for the those who are being found guilty, I don't think more people will still indulge in doing this nonsense. How can our students, female students, cannot go to school in peace and graduate in peace, rather than from one harassment or the other? Even when they pay money finish, you still yet will not give them the marks which they studied and get, unless they come to pay you with their body. Be very, very careful. Niger don't scrap jail sentence for leader of group supporting coup. APC will not rest until the party returns our stolen mandate. Labour Party's chairman Abure. Niger, they don't treat you. They said they want to prosecute President Bazoum is provocating, according to ECOWAS, and they don't want the military leaders. Niger can overcome ECOWAS sanctions, according to military appointment Prime Minister. Anyway, my wonderful people, please let us proceed with the news we have today. Before then, I beg, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and of them all. Remember to share this message. Share it to your colleagues, your family, and friends. Anywhere where they do, make you share this to them, so that they will get to know what is happening. That IPOB, they have come with one mind and one voice and said that they can never disband the ESN, Eastern Security Network. Let us go there, please. Tighten your seatbelt. There's no time to tell time. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a secessionist group agitating for the Biafra Republic from Nigeria, has said it will not disband its militia or militant arm, Eastern Security Network, ESN. According to them, the group stated this in a press release by its spokesperson, Mr. Iman Powerful, which was made available to journalists on Monday. The group was reacting to claims by Nigerian security agencies that IPOB have camps in the forest and that security forces recently destroyed the camp of IPOB and ESN in forests located in some parts of Anambra and other southeastern states. IPOB insisted it had no camps in forests in the state mentioned, insisting that it was all government propaganda just to link any alleged criminal hideouts to IPOB, and that such a move will be resisted. He said the existence of Eastern Security Network has saved the Southeast from being annexed by the rampaging Fulani herdsmen who have overturned Benue and Plateau states into blood-shedding states. ESN exists to keep the East safe from the ravage of killer herdsmen now plunging the entire Middle Belt and people like them. Since the launch of ESN by our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the main objective of ensuring the safety of farmlands in the East has been accomplished. Fulani terrorists masquerading as herdsmen have had no locus to operate in our farmlands and territory. The mischievous mischaracterization of the activities of ESN that saved the entire Southeast and South-South from the murderous onslaught of killer herdsmen now ravaging Benue State and Plateau axis should not be trivialized by the attributing any alleged criminal hideouts to ESN. ESN operatives have no criminal camps. We know there is a concocted effort by those seeking to the weakening of ESN in order to launch murderous invasion of the East under the guise of farmer and herder clash. Had it not been for ESN, Fulani terrorists masquerading as herdsmen would have taken Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi, Imo, and Abia states. ESN have come to stay with Biafrans, and nothing will change the objectives of the outfit. Powerful stated. Breaking news. NNPC speaks on increasing petrol price from what it used to be up to another one. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, NNPCL, on Monday evening reacted to the speculations that petrol prices might be increased. And Nigerian News had earlier reported the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPOB, on Friday indicated that the pump price of premium motor spirit PMS may rise to about 750 naira per litre. The national spokesperson of IPOB, Chinedu Okadike, noted that NNPCL currently maintains its export price of 587.7 naira. However, if the NNPCL adjusts its prices, other marketers will do the same as well. NNPCL, in its reaction to the speculations amidst warning from the Nigerian Labour Congress not to increase the price of petrol, stated that it has no intention to increase petrol prices. It said this in a reaction to claims making the round that there are fresh plans to raise the price of petrol from the current 617 naira per litre to between 520 naira and 750 naira. The statement released by NNPCL on its Twitter account read, "Dear esteemed customers, we are NNPC Retail Value. We are the NNPC Retail Value your patronage, and we do not have the intention to increase our PMS pump prices as widely speculated. Please buy the best quality products at the most affordable prices at our NNPC retail stations nationwide." Labour Party chairmanship, Julius Abure, wins in court. Comrade Julius Abure has affirmed as the national chairman of the Labour Party, LP. The affirmation follows the ruling of a court of appeal sitting in Benin, the Edo State capital, in a suit with reference number CA/B/93/2023, filed by a chieftain of the party, Lucky Shaibu, against Shaibu and 5 other officials of the party. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the Labour Party National Publicity Secretary, Obiora Ifo. Nigeria News gathered that Justice Teresa Abadua, Fatima Akimbami, and Sibyl Nwaka Bagi, in an unanimous decision, dismissed the case of the appellant. It will be recalled that Shaibu, who claimed to be a member of Labour Party of Watere executive in the Esan Northeast local government area of Edo, spearheaded the suspension of Abure as the chairman or as the national chairman of the party. When the matter was taken to court, the High Court of Edo State ruled that one person could not suspend the national chairman of Labour Party as contained in the party's constitution. Similarly, the appellate court in the lead judgment by Justice Abadua affirmed that the decision by the High Court is in line with the Articles 13 and 17 of the Constitution of the party and the Extant Electoral Act of 2022, adding that this is particularly in the case when the appellant had been described by the party as unknown. The court unanimously nullified the earlier suspension and all actions taken against Comrade Julius Abure and the party arising from the purported suspension, Ifo noted in the statements. Abure reacts to the judgment. The Labour Party national chairman, in his reactions, was said to have welcomed and commended the decision of the court. He also commended his legal team led by GC Ibokwe SAN for a job well done. He also appreciated the obedient movement as well as the party's presidential candidate Peter Obi for their support. Abure was quoted to have said, "I thank the obedient movement who tarried with me and Mr. Peter Obi while the impostor, Mr. Lamidi Apapa, and his adherents who tried to trade off the mandate freely given to the Labour Party with billions of naira expended by its paymasters in the opposition parties." Pastor Paul Eneche speaks on war, leads congregation in a special prayers. The senior pastor of Dynamis International Gospel Center, Paul Eneche, has reacted to the military coup in Niger Republic and the proposed military intervention by the Economic Community of West African States. Nigerians recall that an effort to restore Niger to democratic government after the junta seized power in July, the ECOWAS has not more military intervention in the country. The decision of the leaders of the regional bloc has stimulated controversies and tension in Nigeria as the junta in Burkina Faso, Mali joined forces with Niger and vowed to resist if the military intervened in Niger. Reacting to the development, Pastor Paul Eneche, while leading the congregations which in a special prayer for Africa in a video shared via his Twitter page on Monday, said the continent does not need war. The clergyman urged the congregations to pray for peace to be restored in Africa, stressing that Nigerians are already faced with all manner of pains and cannot afford to engage in a war at the moment. The clergyman urged the congregation to pray for peace to be restored in Africa, stressing that Nigerians are already faced with all manner of pains and cannot afford to engage in a war within this time frame. Speaking on leadership in Africa or African countries, the man of God alleged that some leaders came into power through a coup with a bullet, while others used the coup of ballot papers, and the aim of the crisis is bloodshed. Pointing out to Nigeria's electoral malpractices. He said, "We are going to pray to God to bring peace in Africa. We are hearing of coups here and there, whether the coup of ballot or the coup of bullet. It is about people who came to power involving a coup of the bullet, while some came in through a coup of the ballot. To some, it is a coup of the ballot backed with a bullet. The aim of all this is crisis and also bloodshed." We reject war on the continent. The people are already suffering enough. Terrorism is enough. The poverty and shortages are enough. War cannot join. People are already facing all manner of pains. War cannot be part of our problems right now, according to Pastor Paul Eneche. All eyes on election tribunal judges billboard emerged. The photo is out there. Log on to www.nigerianews.com. You will see it. Download it. You can use it as your wall paper or as your screensaver. A billboard has surfaced in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, over the expectation of the judgment of Election Petition Tribunal judgment. The picture of the billboard, which was spotted on the microblogging platform Twitter, indicated that all eyes on the tribunal judges. The billboard, which is sponsored by Diasporas for Good Governance states, all eyes on the election tribunal judges. Nigerians understands that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP Atiku Abubakar and the flag bearer of the Labour Party Peter Obi are challenging the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the candidate of All Poverty Congress APC, in the presidential election tribunal. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared Tinubu as the winner of the electoral processes held on the 25th of February 2023. There had been calls on the judges in the Presidential Tribunal to rule with respect to the justice system of the country and not be biased in its ruling. There have also been speculations which on different occasions have been denied that the judges are trying to keep Tinubu in office despite alleged obvious reasons to rule him out of office. As Nigerians await the ruling of the tribunal, Diaspora for Good Governance have indicated that judges are being watched. You can see the photo of the billboard below. Let me know what you think at the comment section. I'll be right back. We are tired. Unical law students protest Beku's harassment and call out Dean Cyril in the phone. Students of the Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, stormed the administrative block of the school to protest the alleged constant Beku's harassment by one of the lecturers in the institution, Professor Cyril in the phone. Nigerian News report that the students alleged Beku's harassment from the dean, in addition to facing threats and suppressions from the institution's authorities. They held placards that read, "Enough of law school list manipulations. Professor Ndifon must go for our sanity. Law guests are not bonanza. Professor Ndifon should stop grabbing us. The Faculty of Law is not a brutal. Chanting enough is enough." In 2015, Professor Cyril Ndifon was suspended by the school's vice chancellor, Professor Ivara Esu, for assaulting a 20-year-old 400-level student. The professor's suspension comes after the mother of the victim, Irene Akpan, in a letter sent to the university, alleged that the prof had molested her daughter between 3 and 5 p.m. on August 29, 2015, at his private office on the top floor of the faculty building. However, he was reinstated back into the institution in December of 2022 after how many years? After 7 years of being apart, still yet he came back again to molest. Why can't you people send this guy packing or send him to jail where he belongs? Which kind of animal professor is that? Niger scrapped jail sentence for leader of group supporting coup. A 9-month jail sentence handed to the head of a group that supports the coup leaders in Niger, Abdoulaye Seydou, on Monday was scrapped by a Niamey court. Seydou, head of the M62 group, had been behind bars for 7 months in a case involving an army airstrike on suspected jihadists in the south of the country. M62 Secretary General Sanusi Mahaman on Monday said the Niamey Court of Appeal has cancelled the decision of the High Court, which has sentenced our comrade Abdoulaye Seydou to 9 months in prison. We have always said that Abdoulaye Seydou detention is an arbitrary decision orchestrated from the start to finish. The M62 movement, set up a year ago, is a coalition of around 10 groups and NGOs opposed to the presence of French military forces in Niger. In recent weeks, it has led calls for rallies to support officers who on July 26 toppled the country's elected president, Mahamadou Bazoum. Seydou was taken into custody in January and sentenced in April. His group has accused the defense and security forces of massacring civilians in helicopter raids on an illegal gold mine last October, launched on the grounds that the alleged killers of 2 police officers had hold up there. The government had acknowledged airstrikes were carried out after 2 policemen were killed at Tamau, near the border with Burkina Faso. It said 7 people were killed and 24 wounded in the rest, but the political opposition and the civic groups say the death toll was much higher. The APC will not rest, according to Julius Abure, until the party returns their stolen mandate, according to Labour Party General Chairman, National Chairman. The Labour Party National Chairman, Barrister Julius Abure, has accused the All Poverty Congress APC of stealing the mandate freely given to his party by Nigerians. Abure stated this on Sunday in Lagos at the inauguration of the local government areas and the caretaker committees and unveiling of Labour Party's 2020 flagship projects. The Labour Party National Chairman said the ruling party will not rest until its presidential candidate Ahmed Bola Tinubu returns his party's stolen mandate. Abure also stated the party's faith in the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal and the judiciary to deliver the right judgment in the 2023 election tussle. Abure commended Lagosians for shunning tribalism for a new Nigerian by voting massively for the party during the last general elections in the state. He said, and I quote, "APC has mothers sleep. They will sleep no more until they return the mandate they stole from us. They stole our mandate, but they don't know what to do with it. They don't have an idea how to govern, and that is why they are inflicting hardship on Nigerians." Only P2B and Labour Party have the solutions to numerous challenges the ruling party has plunged the country into. We are ready to provide leadership, and we all show Nigerians that we can provide a better alternative. The journey for a new Nigeria has just started, and we trust the judiciary to do the right thing. Abure noted that the Labour Party participation in the last general elections changed the political landscape in the country. He therefore appealed to the aggrieved members to share their thoughts and work with the state executive in the interest of the political party. Earlier, the party chairman in Lagos, Pastor Dayo Ekong, charged the newly inaugurated local government ward executive to see their oaths taken as a solemn pledges to uplift the party and serve the people while they were voted in office. She also urged the new executive to strive for excellence in their efforts and commitment to bring the needed change. According to her, everybody will benefit from the new government or new Nigeria that will soon be birthed by the Labour parties. The threat to prosecute President Bazoum provocating. ECOWAS warns the coup plotters. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, in a statement released on Sunday, warned the military junta in the Niger Republic against prosecuting the democratically elected President Mahamadou Bazoum. Nigeria News had earlier reported that the military coup leaders vowed to prosecute President Bazoum for treason and undermining the internal and external security of the country. ECOWAS, however, in its reactions to the statements of the coup leaders, described their plan as a provocation. The West African bloc insisted that President Bazoum remains recognized by the ECOWAS and the international community. ECOWAS condemned the continued detention of the ousted president and called for his immediate release and reinstatement. The statement released by ECOWAS on Twitter reads, ECOWAS has learned with stupefaction attempt to bring charges of high treason against His Excellency Mahamadou Bazoum, President of the Republic of Niger. The ECOWAS condemns this move as it represents yet another form of provocation and contradicts the reported willingness of the military authorities in the Republic of Niger to to restore constitutional order through peaceful means. President Bazoum remains the democratically elected president of the Republic of Niger, recognized by ECOWAS and the international community. ECOWAS condemns his illegal detention and calls for his immediate release and a reinstatement, according to the current news we had earlier this morning. The last but not the least, Niger can overcome ECOWAS sanctions, military appointed the Prime Minister. The new Prime Minister of Niger, Ali Mohamed Lamine Zaine, in an interview released on Monday, said the country will be able to overcome the sanctions imposed by the communities of West African states, ECOWAS. Mohamed Zaine, in an interview with German broadcaster Deutsche Welle, said, "We think that even though it is an unfair challenge that has been imposed on us, we should be able to overcome it, and we will overcome it." Nigerians recall that ECOWAS imposed sanctions on Niger following the coup, which saw the military take over power from democratically elected President Muhammadu Bazoum on July 26, 2023. ECOWAS in its sanctions blocked the financial transactions, electricity supplies, and closed borders with Niger, locking much-needed imports to one of the world's poorest countries in the globe. Zaine also expressed optimism about a visit by the Nigerian delegation and talked with the ECOWAS, stressing the importance of Niger ties with Nigeria as well as the West African blocs. He said, "We have a great interest in preserving this important and historical relationship, and also in having ECOWAS work on purely economic issues first," according to Muhammadu Bazoum. Because the basic principle of solidarity is to work to enable all the states that belongs to this union to be in a position to create the conditions for prosperity and also to ensure that each of the countries benefit from the solidarity of the community. He also urged people to trust the new authorities. We have focused our actions on serving them with complete integrity and competence. Well, my good people, now here we go take back break. I beg, make una try to share this message. Let it go viral. According to what the Biafra said earlier, or IPOB said earlier in this video, that they are not going to do what? They are not going to scrap or suspend the ESN because of Nigerian federal government threats and other etc. So my wonderful people, let it go viral. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day and have a nice time. May the good Lord bless you as you watch, as you share, as you comment, and as you like. That's so it's supposed to be. So make on do what? Use this one to notificate on our mind, because any talk without dancing or without any kind of action, it's gonna make me dull talkative. I'll be back again with another blockbuster. Remember, I promised earlier this morning, I said it's going to be fire for fire. It's going to be fire for fire. I'm coming back with another blockbuster that will make your head to shake. This one is going to be what Simon Ekpa told all the oil companies in the southeast that they must obey, sit at home. I'm waiting to see what the action that he will take. Shebi say no, they hear word. Let us keep watch. Bye bye for now, my wonderful people. And I will hear from me again later. Kemesiano.